Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. It's Brittany with Scribbles by Brittany, and I want to give a big shout out to my followers and my subscribers. Thank you so much. Without your guys' feedback and critique, uh, these videos would definitely not be possible. And I'm having an awesome time being able to create videos and film them, and I hope that you guys enjoy listening to them or creating artwork alongside me if you need inspiration. If you want to be able to purchase the designs, you can by following the link in the description below for my Redbubble shop. There is a artist markup depending on the item that you purchase, and they offer a wide variety of merchandise that can have my designs printed on them. I do thank you for any and all purchases you guys make to my Redbubble shop. I definitely appreciate it, and thank you. Without further ado, I am bringing you a speed paint featuring Sharpie markers. As a teenager, my family couldn't afford shit. And I'm not saying that to dog on my family being from a lower income household. It was that art supplies are expensive. And when I say expensive, it's like having a whole ass addiction outside of, hell, let's put it this way, being actually addicted to crack. It's an expensive habit, it's an expensive hobby, and it's definitely, like, if you're an artist, you're with me on this. It's not cheap. But anyway, when I was a teenager, I had to work with Sharpies, big market markers, Crayola markers, and colored pencils. And I also used a lot of graphite colored pencil sets from Walmart. But in this video, I'm featuring the Sharpie markers because it gives me a limited range of colors, as well as giving me a challenge on how to use them to shade and highlight the artwork. I had specifically chosen this design so that way I can still keep a limited color palette and I wasn't going to overwhelm myself with having 40 different colors. As much as I love the idea of doing like 40 different colors, it's not digestible in the design aspect of it. So, I had chosen an old school traditional tattoo design that does have a limited color palette. I did have to test out the colors, which is what you had seen in the beginning on that spare sheet of paper, because I wanted to choose the colors that were going to look good with the design, and I wanted the color to match what I had on the paper. So, and unfortunately, when it comes to Sharpies, they don't have a color code or a color name by no means. You kind of pick up a marker and you write in that shade or write in that color. Um, but as I was going through a lot of my markers before attempting the design, I realized that I didn't have a brown and I didn't have a red. So that was kind of I ended up going out and purchasing a red Sharpie at the local Dollar General only because they didn't have any browns, which that's okay. Like, you gotta figure out what you're gonna use for what you have. So instead of using a brown as my shade color, I ended up going with the mulberry color. It's more like a, I don't know, like a burgundy. I don't even want to call it a burgundy, but it's kind of like a maroon purple. I'm gonna call it mulberry, because that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's a purple. And that will give me that contrast that I need between, and that shade color that I need for when I go in and do the darker part of the red. So just a few minutes ago, I had to adjust the lighting situation because I think when I recorded this, it was starting to kind of get into the evening hours and wanted to make sure that I had proper lighting for the piece of artwork. Now, I also wanted to let you know that, like, make sure if you are using Sharpies that you have like a window open or something because they do tend to let off an odor if you are not used to it. Um, I ended up actually starting to get a slight headache because I realized that I have a habit of leaning into my artwork and leaning over it. So all of that odor that is coming up off the markers and the paper, it is essentially just getting wafted right into my face. And I tend to get kind of migraines around smells that are extremely potent. And so if you are using Sharpies, just be be on the lookout that you are they are not odorless at all. I did utilize the tip to tip method within the artwork so that way I could give you guys a better gradient when it comes to the artwork itself. And that way you could get that seamless dark to light without a harsh line in the artwork itself. And if you want to, I can list the products that I use in the description box below. Just let me know. I will be excited to do that for you guys, so that way you guys can follow along, create, and enjoy the inspiration. I don't know if I had talked about this in a previous video or not, but I had gotten a comment on a video that was less than helpful, or even maybe a little backhanded. And the comment was, oh, look, another Better artist. And they spelled out the word better like it was kind of envious, or you're, or like they're trying to be like snide about it. And be completely honest, the comment doesn't bother me, but I'm trying to understand why, more or less, because you don't become a great artist overnight. It doesn't work that way. You don't become a better artist just by sitting around staring at a blank sheet of paper all day. You really have to work at you really got to work at it. It's and this is why I'm out here showing you guys that you can create art with the cheapest stuff on the market. It's not about the materials that are out there. It's how you use them and how you can use them applied to what you want to make out of it. And I've said this in videos before, that you got to put in the work that you want out of it. That is everything. And making backhanded, snide comments like that are not helpful to you or to me. It's actually pretty detrimental, and it shows who you actually are. It shows that you're not willing to grow and to make mistakes and to see it for what it is.
Not like I haven't done it before. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I got a little carried away with that yellow, so I'm gonna have to make it look like I've done it to all of them that way. Hey, if you make a mistake in your art, you could always sit there and be like, oh, I did that on purpose. Blah, I did it on purpose. That's how you fix a mistake. You do it on purpose. What did we learn in art class today? Oh, we do shit on purpose. That's what it is. Okay, so the question is, I might do, okay. How am I gonna do that? I want to do this, this.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there. It was kind of a little snippet of what goes on inside my brain, and sometimes it comes out in the raw, unedited version. So right now you're getting the edited version, but there are some things that I say that when I'm playing the video back, that I want to highlight certain things or talk about certain things that doesn't really make it to uh the final the final bit. But as I was saying before, the comment that was made, it was, I kind of looked at the the user profile, and I think that the person was actually on her parents' YouTube account, because she looked younger than 12. And I say that because I remember when I was young and I was angry at the world. And I want to say this, because I know you're out there and I know you're probably watching this video. You don't have to be the mean girl, and you don't have to act tough. Embrace the awkwardness. Embrace the I suck at everything. Because eventually you'll get angry to the point at yourself that that is what drives everything in you. Um and I know that because I used art as a world to escape in. I also read a lot of books and stuff like that, but I used it as an escape. And that's why I have gotten as developed as I am with artwork, because I just honed in on my skills and I didn't care what anybody was doing or saying about it. And I'm gonna kind of throw this in there. I remember when I was in high school, there was a girl, and she had made a backhanded comment about some artwork that I had done on the front of my binder, because I used to love doing that. I used to make artwork on the front and like slide the piece of paper in, kind of showing my age right now. But this was like circa 2010, so like probably a year before I graduated high school. She had made this comment, and there was a couple of, so I had a wine glass, and then there's some like wine in it or something, and then like some fingers that were kind of like, it was like as if you're twirling the top of the wine glass, and the finger had really long nails, and she had made the comment that the fingers looked like uncircumcised wangs. And I am kind of limiting the how should I say, the verbiage on that, because, well, now I realize that there are kids on here that are using their parents' accounts. And I'm going to put this as a disclaimer, and I say this because my content is not geared towards children under the age of 12. I cuss. I say things that are very inappropriate, and I am definitely not your family brand artist. I don't want children to view my content and it be the first time that they are hearing things that they should be talking to their parent or guardian about. Please don't view my content if you are looking for Jesus, because he ain't here, honey. And I'm here to give you the most raw and possibly uncensored version of myself, because I want to be real with y'all. I don't want this fluffy, bunny, stars in the sky, rainbows, and butterflies bullshit. That's not what I'm here for. I want to bring you the real processes that I'm giving you right now. I don't want the fluffy bunny bullshit. And I'm not here to fluff it up for you either. Now, I do record my own voiceovers and stuff, but if there is something that is raw or uncensored that I want people to know, or that I want to express, I'm throwing it in there. Because everything that I see on the internet is masked, it's made up, it's frilly, it's, oh, I gotta be censored, oh, I gotta be this. No, screw that. Because it's 2023, we gotta be unfiltered, baby. Like, say thank you to my subscribers and to the comments. I absolutely appreciate them because they are helpful. They are critiquing in a helpful way. And that's how I want you to grow, and that's how I want myself to grow, because I want to take those comments and I want to be able to make myself into a better person, a better artist. And if you are watching this, you can go on and follow my social medias below. They are linked in the description box. And I want to see the artwork that you guys create, because I would be so excited to see what you guys come up with. I've never really had much of a following, but like I've heard people talk about, "Oh, you are a great artist. You are this, you are that." And honestly, like it's not just about me, it's about y'all too. I want to see what y'all create. Like if you guys are working alongside me and just listening to this, that's that is for sure what I want to see. No further ado, I thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this journey. I hope that it's going to fulfill me in the long run. And you can follow my social medias on Instagram, Facebook, and I'm working on getting the Twitter started, as well as going to my Redbubble shop and checking out the designs and merchandise there. I appreciate all of you guys, and hit that like, subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and comment below what you think of this video. I appreciate it, and without further ado, create more and worry less, guys. Thanks!